Ding. Okay, we live. It is time. It is time officially to pass where my OG account left off. Here in Season 2, Episode 22.
I spit upon your challenge, Wizard. You are no knight. You are. A knight of the weird. Imagine that. Like seeing wings on a pig. Well, come on then. I have the sharp axe and these hard horns. Let's see what you can do.
Actually, I was farming cantrip chests with a few of my friends last night, and I like one of them was talking about how much work she was doing, and so I was like a grinder for real, and I got muted for 15 minutes by the auto mod because it thought I was trying to say grinder, as in grinder without an E.
But one blade in a Pendragon storm of swords. The rest will tear you down.
Alright, so this, for those unaware, is a massive milestone for me personally. Because on my oldest account, and my oldest wizard, he was a level 77 ice. And I beat Malgrin. And then I went through this gate to the outer yard. But I ran out of crowns, and that was where it ended, because I would pay for every zone with crowns. So today I will be taking Daphne Blue past that point. I mean, it's such a milestone. I mean, you step through that gate.
The forces of the Pendragon, the evil lord of the Wild Hunt, have sacked this place and taken it for their own. But you see a few kind faces peering out from hiding. Over there, a brave stable hand waves furtively at you.
But yeah, it's a big jump.
Quickly, over here! You don't want to let them catch sight of you. You do not look like one of the beasts who follow the commands of the Pendragon. Are you a friend of Avalon? A knight loyal to good Queen Gwendolyn? You need to get to Lake Nimue? I can help you do that. We'll need the help of Sister Constance. She's in the prison tower. Can you free her?
What funny creature you are! What you here for? Not to fight? Maybe to dance? I try not to crush your toes!
This one's freaky.
You stepped on my toes.
And I would do worse if the game would let me. Screw you.
Thank you, kind wizard. I can see Gwendolyn chose well when she found you. Let's go tell Warwick what you've done.
Thank the stars you got her out safely. Sister Constance was the Queen's confidant and advisor, and is very wise. She'll help us figure out how to get you to Lake Nimue.
I refuse to help the Pendragon, or to give him any information about Gwendolyn. Thus, he had me locked up and forgotten. Queen Gwendolyn is rallying the Knights of the Silver Rose? Splendid! We should help by weakening the forces of the Wild Hunt. Defeat a hand or more of those harned Brocket guards. Your battle skills are exemplary. I've not seen anyone fight so well since Artorius's last days. We need to strike another blow. If we can scatter their steeds from the stables, we'll give our troops a major advantage. I can tell Warwick has an idea by the gleam in his eye.
Do I look like I just had a great idea to get the steeds out of the stable without harming them? The king had a magic hunting horn that would compel the Whitehearts to follow the music. I think it might still be in the broken tower, though a hideous black cap resides within. Can you get it?
A wizard come to steal my treasures? Yeah, I'm going to chew you up and spit you out. I can't seem to get rid of.
You collect the hunting horn from the Black Cap's nest of treasure. The horn is a gorgeous piece of craftsmanship.
I'm sorry for not meeting the Earthquake Gaming quota. You'll have more time. Yo, should I go box this guy up? Never mind, he's a balance and he's level 155. No thanks.
You got it! I hope to be as brave as you when I get bigger. If you take the hunting horn into the stable and play it, you can tell the Whitehearts to hide in the forest.
You take a deep breath and raise the horn to your lips. It sounds a great call, infused with power and grace. As the last note fades, the Whitehearts magically vanish. You're pretty sure you sent them to the forest near Caliburn.
I could hear you from here. Now the Knights of the Silver Rose will be able to ride into battle against the Horned Ones. Tell Sister Constance what a great deed we accomplished.
Bravo, Knight. Now it's time to get serious. The gate to Lake Nimue is closely guarded. We must cause a big distraction. Go into the castle library and retrieve the Book of Armaments. I must consult it.
The Book of Armaments is a heavy tome detailing a history of weapons and warfare. It has lots of pictures of sharp things.
I hate how, underused this place was, because it looks so cool.
Armaments, Chapter 2, verses 9 to 21. And Sister Attila raised the pomegranate up on high, saying, O sacred spiral, bless this pomegranate, that with it thou mayest blow thy enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy. Sister Attila? No, it's not a common name for a girl. Why do you ask? We need to get a sacred pomegranate from the royal garden, but the gates are locked fast. There is another, still loyal to Gwendolyn and King Artorius. Find Squire Billy. He'll know how to get into the royal garden.
He does look like Balloon. I want Arc 5 to bring back Devin, but put him in a cute maid outfit. If they do that, I'll forgive everything else they've done. That's that's definitely a take that I read today.
Life isn't easy from the Queen's side. I feel like I'm down in the hole, but some emotions are hard to hide. Can I help you? The key to the royal garden is held by the Great Horned Knight, one of the Pendragon's champions. He's in the Sworn Tower.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the Sworn Tower, Knight of the Weird. By the Horned Crown, I swear I will honor you by mounting your head upon the wall there.
You fought well, knight. You might even reach the Pendragon before he devours you.
You did it! Head into the Royal Garden. You'll have to distract the trend-kill Pantera that prowl the gardens. When you can, grab a pomegranate and take it back to Sister Constance.
The blessed pomegranate of Avalon. We'll use it to blow up the armory and send the guards running. First shalt thou raise the blessed pomegranate, then shalt thou count to 3. No more, no less. 3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shalt be 3. Once the number 3 be reached, lobbest thy blessed pomegranate of Avalon towards thou foe, the armory, who shall snuff it.
You wind up to throw, and on the count of 3, you hurl the pomegranate through the window. Quite the explosion from a piece of fruit. Look, the guards have fled.
Actually, oh, there they go.
Did you see the look on their faces? What a miracle! Now you can enter the Overlook Tower. Inside is a lever to open the portcullis that leads to Lake Nimue. However, you'll probably have to thrash the spiny spriggan who hangs out inside.
And that is an ice boss, so very not excited for that.
Did you make that big boom outside? What a ruckus! It made my ears ring. So I think I'll rip yours off. Fair?
Yeah, sounds fair.
Ed.
You hear a low grinding outside, like a gate being raised.
Well done! You are a brave and virtuous knight, to be sure. With your help, I've no doubt we'll overthrow the Pendragon. Go through the portcullis and down the steps to reach Lake Shore. I've heard the Pendragon's evil servants are out in force, but I'm sure you'll find good folk loyal to the Lady of the Lake.
Climb down the steep steps to reach Lake Shore. You can feel an evil presence squatting over the sacred waters. Over yonder, you see someone dressed in simple hermit's robes. He looks injured.
I guess this is the end for me. I saw you with your spells and your razor, and I was sure you were one of the Pendragon's wild hunt. It eases my heart to know that my last moments will be in the presence of a kind knight, loyal to Queen Gwendolyn. I was gravely wounded by the stag chargers. If you could get some water from the pool of Radiance, it might restore me.
This is not a good sign. The pool is dry.
The pool of Radiance is run dry. This really is the end of me. The simplest answer is that it must have been the vile work of the Pendragon's pet bog witch, Black Annie. How could she have done it? The simplest answer is she must have stolen the gems from the magical elfin statues. Did she do it herself? Doubtful. She most likely had the stag chargers do it. Defeat the stag chargers to get back the gems and restore the elfin statues. If the pool of Radiance replenishes, I might still be brought back from death's door.
As you place the second gem, the Alphen statue's eyes light up with a magical glow. There is a soft rumble of thunder and the sound of waves crashing on a distant shore. Suddenly, the waters begin to rush again. The waterfall splashes merrily, and a cool mist rises. The pool of Radiance is replenished. You think you've collected enough water to heal any wound?
What do you know? I was only mostly dead. I'm gonna have to revise that theorem. Now, why are you here? To find the lady, of course. Nothing could be simpler. The Lady of the Lake has been trapped above the waters of Nimue, in the halls of the Dolorous Tower. There is a magical path that leads over the water to the Dolorous Tower, but the secret is guarded by the Abbot of Whitehaven. Black Annie's Strangler goblins are trying to smoke the Abbot out of the Abbey. Chase off the Strangler goblins and remove the bundles of kindling. The Abbot will know you are a friend.
What a sinister plan to smoke the Abbot out. As you remove the last of the kindling, the door opens and the Abbot emerges.
Thank you for your help. Are you someone loyal to Avalon and the great Queen Gwendolyn?
You might need some help with this one. Thank you for your help. Are you somebody loyal to Avalon and the good Queen Gwendolyn?
You need to consult with the Lady of the Lake. Sacred Spylar voices is born heard. She's trapped by the Black Annie. To restore her power, you have to vanquish the foul skarkers what are poison Lake Nimue to destroy the kegs of affluent. Return there when you've accomplished those tasks, eh?
The short of it is defeat the foul skirkers, then destroy the kegs of effluent. Talk to the Abbot when you're done.
Well, this gives me a pixie sticks, so...
Hello there, my darling student. Please make your way at once to my classroom in Ravenwood. I have wonderful news for you.
Alright. You guys ready for Earthquake Gaming?
My eyes compliments, you're a better servant than the noble King Artorius.
My highest compliments. You are truly a servant of noble King Artorius. Additionally, you think you are finally beginning to understand the Abbot's accent.
Although the Lady of the Lake has been reduced, she's not without her allies. The Seraph Guardian of the Dolorous Tower will attack anyone who comes near, unless you show that you are a friend. Get a branch from the olive tree and signal the Seraph from the shoreline. Tell me when you've done this.
You step up to the shore and wave the olive branch slowly toward the Dolorous Tower. The Seraph sees you and raises her sword in salute.
You've made a friend. There's a signal horn hanging from a tree, now covered and choked by goblin kudzu vines. You'll have to rip the vines away. Once you see the signal horn, sound it to show you the path over Lake Nimue. You'll have to deal with Black Annie. Now, she holds the iron key to the Dolorous Tower. With it, you can enter and find the lady.
You rip away the goblin kudzu vines. They are sharp and sticky with a dark sap that stings. You clear enough to get to the tree. There is the signal horn. You reach the signal horn and raise it to your lips. The sound is low and long. It announces you are here and also calls a challenge to Black Annie. The sound echoes around the shore. Long after you lower the horn, a path reveals itself, leading across the...
A visitor! So pretty! Your presence warms my sanguine heart. Now I'll roast your heart on a spit! ready, treacherous wizard! Oh, may you face 1,000 deaths! Take this blasted iron key and be done with me!
As you approach the dolorous tower, you feel the Seraph Guardian watching you closely. She gives you a hint of a smile, indicating you should enter the tower.
Big rock.
A glorious wizard and a knight of the weird, both in one. Truly, this is a portentous day. Course I was expecting you, clever child. None other than an apprentice of Merle Ambrose could have freed me, or found Queen Gwendolyn, or defeated the Bane Worm. Come, gaze upon the stele of Nicole and see what name is prophesied to restore Avalon.
As you approach the floating stele of Nicole, you feel an immense power and weight pushing down upon you. There is a hum of energy, and a swirl of mana, and a flash upon the stone.
Glorious, no? You have come to ask me about the Sword of Kings. I have returned it to its place of rest in Castle Avalon. Do not fear, the Pendragon cannot draw it, for he is tainted. The sword waits until you are ready to face the wild hunt. Come, meet me outside this Tower of Sorrow. There are 2 more nightly shrines you must visit before you will be deemed worthy of drawing the Sword of Kings. One is here, the other harder to reach. But first things first. We need to restore the Shrine to Mercy of a gentle rain from above upon the place beneath on both givers and takers. The stag chargers on the shore stole Mercy's shield, while the Strangler goblins have Mercy's sword. Will you get them back? You fight as fiercely as King Artorius once did. Restore the Shrine to Mercy. Your sharp eyes will see a portal appear leading beneath the waves. Do not fear, the portal will ensure you can breathe beneath Nimue. I will meet you below to show you the path to the final shrine.
You restore the Shrine to Mercy of a gentle rain from above upon the place beneath on both givers and takers. You hear the crash of waves and see a portal rising up to reveal the way below.
Well, that is where we're going to start episode 23. I'll probably stream that this weekend, so stay tuned for that. But yep. Thank y'all for watching. This is a British Hate Zone, as always. I am Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave up in the comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I will see y'all later.